So, I'll share my PowerPoint with you here. So girls, I was writing this before we leave. You finished the question?
Yes, miss. Miss, can I go quickly to the bathroom before we start solving?
Yes, quickly go.
Okay.
Yes, have to. So girls, here is it. Adjective phrase. Adjective phrase. Here. Modifies a noun or a pronoun. Adverb modifies a verb, an adjective or another adverb. Adjective phrase comes after the noun it modifies. Adverb phrase comes anywhere in the sentence. Adjective can't start a sentence. Adverb starts a sentence. Adjective phrase answer me which one, what kind, what many, how much, whose. Adverb phrase answers me how, where, when, to what extent. We start solving page 138, exercise 1, please. Okay, here I want Lojay, number 1.
Miss, I read it or just say the
Say the
phrase?
preposition phrase.
By the age of 16 is an adverb phrase, and in politics is an adjective phrase.
Yes, adverb phrase modifies what?
Develop the time.
Yes, excellent. Developed. By age 16, modifies developed. In politics, modifies what?
Interest.
Politics. Yes, interest. Yes. Excellent, Lojay.
Miss, can you repeat number 1, please?
Say it, please, again, yeah, Lojay.
By the age of 16 is an adverb phrase, and in politics
what?
is an adjective.
Modifies what? You say it's an adverb phrase. Modifies what, Lojay?
The
Developed.
first one to developed and the second one to interest.
Yes. So, number 2, Bayan.
Which?
Bayan.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, حبيبتي. Number 2, Fatima.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Fatima.
Okay, the prepositional phrase is for all non-German peoples.
Yes.
And it describes hatred.
Yes, excellent. It's adjective or adverb?
Adjective.
Yes, excellent. Number 3, Malak Wasim.
Yes, miss.
Yes.
In Vienna,
Yes.
it modifies art school.
It modifies only school because art is not is an adjective. It modifies school.
School.
Yes. It's an adverb or an adjective?
Adjective.
Yes. Natalie, for you, Natalie.
Yes, miss.
Yes, 4.
4 years. And in a state of poverty.
Yes. So 4 years modifies what?
How much he lived.
Yeah, he lived. Yes, modifies lived. And in a state modifies what?
How he lived.
Yes, so modifies lived. Excellent. Of poverty modifies what?
A state.
Excellent, Janet. 4 years modifies lived. Answers me for how long? In a state answers me where he lived. So also modifies lived. Of poverty modifies which state of poverty? Okay. Number 5. Kadra?
Yes.
Yes, 5 يا Kadra.
Of German historian and philosophers are adjectives modifying words.
Excellent يا كاد. 6 لانا ماهر.
Yes, miss.
6.
Of these were words
Yes,
and
yes.
modified some.
Excellent. Another one. Yes, it's an adjective. Another one.
And of his later writings and speech modifies bases, and it's an adjective as well.
Thank you حبيبتي. Thank you لانا. جود 7 يا جود.
In 1913, is a phrase when the Austrian army.
In 1913 modifies what?
Fight.
Excellent. Fight. In Austrian army modifies what?
Also fight.
Also fight. Excellent, because it answers me when. And there is another one with jaws, slaves, and zik. Jews, I'm sorry, not Jaws, with Jews, slaves, and chick, the zik.
It modifies Austrian army.
It also modifies fight, because fight with whom? Okay, thank you. Thank you, حبيبتي. Number 8, غادة.
Yes, miss. For Germany, in World War One.
Yes, for Germany modifies what, يا غادة?
Fought.
Yes, in World War One modifies what?
Also fought.
Yes, excellent. Dalia 9. Dalia
Yes, sir.
9.
Was in ruins.
In ruins, yes, in ruins modifies what?
Economy.
Was. So it is an adverb.
Adjective.
Adverb D. And there is another one at the beginning of the sentence.
The war.
After the war, yes, after the war. Yes, so it is also was. When? After the war. Number 10, Dareen.
Yes, miss.
10.
Of defeat and suffering.
Yes, of defeat and suffering.
It describes atmosphere.
Yes, so it's adjective or adverb?
Adjective.
Excellent. Another one in the beginning of the sentence.
In this, it also describes atmosphere.
No, in this atmospheres modifies gained.
Okay.
Teacher, it is so far away. Yes, because it's an adverb, so it can come anywhere in the sentence. Okay? You are done with adjective and adverb phrases, girls? Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes,
So shall we move to appositive and appositive phrases?
Yes.
miss.
Okay.
For defeat and suffering, it's an adjective. Miss.
Yes?
For defeat and suffering, is it an adjective?
Yes.
Okay.
Here goes appositive. Before we start, we have to know what is an appositive. An appositive is a noun that renames a noun. Renames, not modifies. What modifies a noun is adjective. I'm not talking about modifying. No, another name. Another noun to the noun. Another name to the name. Standing next to. Next to. It means they have to be next to each other? Yes. It can be single word, or you can have whole appositive phrases. Why do we use appositive? It gives me extra information about the noun they are matched with. Here. Okay. And appositive is, as also said again, a noun or noun phrase that renames another noun right beside it. Right beside it, girls. You will not find the appositive in anywhere else. It is next to the noun it modifies. The insect is crawling across the kitchen. The insect is crawling across the kitchen. Where is the subject? The subject is insect. The insect subject is crawling verb across the kitchen. what if I want to give an extra information? Which insect? Extra info, rename the insect, a cockroach. Which one is the subject? Is still an insect, not cockroach. What's cockroach doing here? Appositive. So it can be one word or it can be more than one word. The insect is crawling across the kitchen. This is the sentence. What is the appositive? A large cockroach. A large cockroach is a positive phrase. The insect, a large cockroach with hairy legs. Oh, teacher, you mean that appositive can be one word and can be a phrase? Yes, can be a phrase and can be a very long phrase. But it can never be a clause. Crawling across the kitchen table. The insect, a large hairy-legged cockroach that has spied my bowl of oatmeal, is crawling across the kitchen. All of it is a positive phrase. I am giving another noun. Giving another noun to the name, to the main noun. Okay? Identify the appositive in this sentence. Nina, my sister, is beautiful. Where is the subject Nina? Nina is beautiful. Nina is beautiful. What is it doing here? My sister. My sister is a positive. The teacher, what if I said my sister Nina is beautiful? Nina will be the appositive. Again. Nina, sister, is beautiful. Where is the appositive? My sister. My sister is the appositive. What if I said my sister Nina is beautiful?
Nina.
Nina is appositive. Okay. Here. Author William Shakespeare wrote over 30 plays during the course of his career. Who wrote over 30? Author. What is William Shakespeare? Another noun to him. Nina, comma, my sister, comma. But here author, no comma, no comma. We will see now. Here, look at this. I found it, so I liked it. Brad sneezed. Brad, subject, sneezed, the verb. Brad sneezed. Brad, subject, sneezed, verb. Brad sneezed and there isn't someone coming behind. No, don't forget. Brad is a pilot. Brad is a pilot. Here, Brad, the pilot, sneezed. Just giving a new name to Brad. I know the definition to Brad. He is a pilot, so he is an appositive. Okay, he comes between the subject and the predicate when it modifies the subject. Then he says how we form the appositive. The sentence can be like this: tense and appositive in the middle, or can come in the beginning and then we see the sentence, or can have the sentence and then we see the appositive. How? Like this: a tennis player robbed. Teacher, but it is not. It is not away of it. It's next to it. It's next to it. How do I know, teacher? It's another noun. Look at the sentence. Rob practiced his swing with his freckle. So here is the subject, here is the verb, here is the whole sentence. What is this? This is another noun to rob. Another noun to rob. A tennis player. Rob, an excellent player, another noun to rob. It can come after rob. Or Rob's last match was against a tough opponent. Here, former state champion, not modifying Rob, it modifies the opponent. As we said, it has to come next to the noun. Next to the noun, it modifies, whether preceding the noun or following the noun. Preceding the noun or following the noun. So here, Rob's last match was against a tough opponent. Here, opponent, a noun comes at the end of the sentence. It comes near to it, next to it.
Miss?
Yes.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes. Here, always use commas or parentheses to offset restrictive appositive. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's important to punctuate the appositive correctly, because if you don't punctuate it, it will not be understood. Without commas in the right place, your sentence could be lose its meaning or convey an entirely different message than the one you intended. Here, we have two kinds of appositive: essential and non-essential. Essential, non-essential. Essential is restrictive, restrictive, important. Essential, restrictive, essential, restrictive, appositive. Not offset with commas. I do not use commas. Why? Because I cannot eliminate them. Why? Because they contain an information that is needed and essential to the sentence. Like here, the writer Carlin is a Canadian national. This is correct because I have to say his name. Like here, when I said at Shakespeare. Here, William Shakespeare. So it is needed because I need to know who wrote over 30 plays. I cannot say overwrote over 30 plays. To know who is the author, William Shakespeare. But here, when I say Nina is beautiful, shall I say my sister? No, I can understand the sentence without a positive, but here I cannot understand the sentence without a positive. Here, essential is I cannot eliminate it, so it will not be between commas. And then we have non-essential, which is non-restrictive, non-essential, non-important, not important, a positive, offset by commas or parentheses. They contain information that interesting but not essential to the sentence, so it adds extra information. It adds extra information, but I don't need it. It will not change the meaning of the sentence if I removed it. If you remove it, the author's original meaning will still be clear. It can come at the end of the sentence. In that case, you would use a single comma. What if it comes at the end of the sentence, like here? I use one comma because it should be between two commas, like here, between two commas. So if it came at the beginning, one comma. If it comes at the end, one comma. But in the middle, two commas. Okay, are you with me?
But teacher and
Yes.
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 Yes, حبيبتي, yes, ask.
In the author Shakespeare, the meaning will not change if I eliminated Shakespeare.
Yes,
Why?
yes, but the message he wants to tell me, I will not get it. Author wrote 30 plays. I don't know who is that author.
So, most essential, it's important, but I can't eliminate it. And it won't change the meaning of the.
It will change, not the meaning. It can change the message itself.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he wants to tell you about Shakespeare. When you eliminate it, you will not get who is talking. Yani the sentence is grammatically correct.
Yeah.
But you don't understand.
Okay.
Okay. So read this slide, Najwa.
An appositive phrase is a group of words that functions as a noun and renames another noun or pronoun in a sentence. It consists of an appositive, a noun, and any modifiers. Essential. Do I complete?
Yes.
Essential appositive phrase. An essential appositive phrase gives information that is essential, important to identify the noun or pronoun it modifies. It is not separated from the rest of the sentence using commas, and without it, the sentence gives a different meaning.
Yes, the non-essential, the non-restricted. Here, essential is restricted.
A non-essential or non-restrictive appositive phrase gives extra information that is not necessary to identify the noun or pronoun it modifies. Since it gives extra information, non-essential, it is separated from the rest of the sentence using commas before and after it.
Yes, like here, my friends Mangish and Arkit help me with everything I do. I cannot eliminate it. So they will not be between two commas. My favorite book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving, got lost last night. So because my favorite book got lost last night, I understand it, but when I write the title, it gives me more information, okay? Alex, his head teacher of the school is very strict. Okay, Alex, his head teacher of the school. So I can not mention, I can only say the name because I already know who is him. Thor killed Thanos, the Mad Titans in Avengers in the Endgame, the God of Thunder. So it is another noun to Thor. There is a tip. If you are not sure whether the word or phrase is non-restrictive or non-essential, ask yourself if it's essential to the sentence. Okay? So essential appositive, eat the commas. There is no commas for essential. They eat the commas, so there are none left. Non-essential need commas. Okay? Non-essential need commas. None need. N and N go together. Non-essential need commas. Incorrect. Your teacher Ms. Lou wants to see you after class. Your teacher wants to see you after class. I cannot eliminate Ms. Lou, Miss Lou. Why? Because if I come to you and say to you, your teacher wants to see you after the class. How teacher? Which teacher? We don't know. You'll go and pick any teacher? No. So I have to say which teacher. Okay?
Can I ask you a question? In this
Yes,
sentence,
please.
was here, if it was Miss Lou, your teacher wants to see you after class. Here we put your teacher in commas.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
There. So here we go back to. We start solving. Take 2 minutes to solve 139 exercise 3 words. Take 2 minutes. Finished, girls? Asma? Asma?
Yes, Miss.
Number 1 يا Asma.
England. Okay. Mr. Sina.
Sinha? Miss Sinha?
Yeah.
Mr. Sinha?
Modifies teacher.
Excellent. This is essential or non-essential يا Asma?
It's non-essential.
Yes, because it's between 2 commas. Okay? Number 2,
Yes.
Bilqis. Bilqis, you have to fix your mic يا Bilqis. Number 2, Buthaina.
Yes, Miss. Henry and Annie modify
Slowly.
parents.
Yes. 2 parents is an appositive 2 parents. Is it essential appositive or non-essential?
Non-essential.
Yes, dear. Number 3, Dalia.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, 3, Dalia.
3.
Mm.
The Elizabethan age, a period in English history, takes its name from her
Yes, where is
region.
the positive?
Elizabethan age.
A period in English history. Yes. Another name to Elizabethan age. Yes. Excellent. 4, Zaina. Zaina. Ragad for
Yes, miss.
yes for
One second. England's golden age.
yes
Great. Then
yes
it modifies area.
yes Elizabethan era. Yes, thank you, Ragad. 5. Liliane.
The most famous literary figure of this age and William Shakespeare. There is the appositive.
The appositive is what?
The most famous literary figure of this age.
No, dear. No.
William Shakespeare.
Yes, William Shakespeare. It's between two commas and modifies what?
The most famous literary figure.
Yes, figure. Yes, modifies figure. Yes. Okay. لين حياني لين حياني is لين إياد ولا لين عمار؟
عمار.
Okay, لين عمار. ها؟
Yes, miss.
Yes, 6.
Miss, should I read the sentence?
Just tell me the opposite.
Explorer and colonizer of the New World.
Yes, it is an appositive too. Before it, there is the noun is before it, before the appositive.
Sir Walter
Raleigh, says Sir Walter Raleigh. Number 7, yes, Jenna.
The appositive is Elizabeth.
Yes.
It modifies from
Yes. This is essential or non-essential, Jenna?
essential.
Why?
Essential, yes. Because
Yes,
it doesn't contain commas.
Yes, it doesn't contain commas. Excellent. 8, Ghada.
She spent time in England's most famous
No, the appositive first is what? Where is the appositive? Another noun giving to a noun, and the noun could be at the end of the sentence.
The Tower of London.
Excellent. The Tower of London. Appositive to which noun? Before it.
England's most famous person.
Only prison. Only prison. Okay.
Okay.
Durra. 9.
Yes, miss. She ordered the beheading
يعني.
of her cousin Mary. The appositive is Mary,
Yes.
and it modifies cousin.
Yes, it is another noun for cousin. Yes, excellent. Number 10, Dareen.
Yes, miss. The terms ruler, patron of the arts, and trendsetter all describes Queen Elizabeth I. Describes
the appositive is where?
The appositive is
Ruler.
Patron of the arts,
and
trendsetter.
They modify what, or they are another noun to what?
Terms.
Yes, 2 terms. Yes. Okay. You understand it? So, girls, what did we take today?
The preposition and its type and the appositive.
Yes, we took prepositional phrases and we said we can use them as what or what?
Adjective phrase or an adjective phrase.
Yes, and then we took an appositive phrase and we said appositive phrase is another noun to a noun.
Noun or
Yes. You understand, girls?
Yes, miss.
yes.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, miss.
Any questions? Think of questions.
Thank you, miss.
Miss,
Huh?
do you have in the vocabulary synonyms and antonyms to this time?
Like the same, like the book, dear. Like
But
the
I
book.
remember, miss, the one, the last exam, it wasn't in the book, the synonym.
No, wallahi, it has to be in the book. Believe me.
Because I think it was diminish. It wasn't in this, in the, I think it was the synonym of a word. It wasn't in the book.
It is, wallahi, sir, because I bring the questions from the book. From the site.
Maybe it is from the old version.
No, I watched it. Wallahi.
Oh.
Inshallah, طب, well, let's see this week's quiz, okay? It's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Calm down and it will be easy. Tomorrow we will turn on our cameras and from now on we will turn on our cameras.